Hey everyone, I'm Weston. Thanks so much for tuning into my channel. Please be sure to comment, rate, and subscribe before you leave, and check out some of my other videos. In this video, I would like to talk to you about what I think is the best ultralight backpacking fishing setup you can have for $100 or less. Some of us are not as so inclined or are not with such deep pockets like everybody else on YouTube that we can afford a $400 reel and a $400 rod. Yes, that is out there and available. Do you really need it? I don't think so. So I'm going to tell you what I think is the best rod and reel combo purchased separately for saltwater and freshwater for ultralight fishing or backpacking. So first off, the reel. The reel I have selected is a Penn Fierce 1000. This is a full metal body reel that weighs in 7.7 ounces. I'm going to read some specs off the screen behind you here. It has full metal body. It's machined anodized aluminum spool. It has a stainless steel shaft, infinite anti-reverse on the bottom here. You can get multiple spools, a single piece bail. It holds 180 yards of 2-pound test. It holds 110 yards of 4-pound test. I put more than that on it. Braid capacities, it holds about 115 yards of 10-pound, and it has 4 ball bearings on the rotor, 1 ball bearing on the dial. Let's see what else is on here. Gear ratio is 5.2 to 1. It's going to take in 20 inches of line on every turn, and it weighs 7.7 ounces, and it can put out over 7 pounds of drag. So all in all, a pretty sweet little setup that packs down to nothing. You're not going to get any side flex or anything, and the drag is just infinite adjustable and perfectly smooth. These Penn Fierce reels have gotten a lot of positive reviews for the price point. Price point on this reel is about $50 to $59.95 on the internet, and that's with free shipping. You can find them cheaper, and now I've even seen them found in Wally World on some places. Red and black coloring, reversible handle. The rod I have suggested, or I have selected to pair this with, is a 2-piece Shakespeare Ugly Stick. This is their GX2 edition, graphite with fiberglass. And it's got a red and black coloration with some silver. This is the model number USSP 562L. This is not the super ultralight. This is the light. It's 5 foot 6 inches. It comes in 2 pieces, and it is exceptionally strong. The pieces are not equal in length. I don't know if you can see that or not. That is a little annoying to me. I wish they were the same length. But you do get a little stronger base here with a solid tip. So this rod, I mean, I've caught over 4-pound fish on this, and this is just it without the reel. I mean, and that's without putting much pressure on it. Handles, fights, wonderful. So the price point on this rod is about $39. You can find them cheaper. When I actually had to order this rod to get it, now they have them in all the Wally Worlds. So total price, you're going to have about $60 in your reel and a little bit of line, and then you're going to have about $40 in your rod. So that keeps you in right at $100. The beauty of this one, it is freshwater and saltwater. These Penn Fierce reels are rated for saltwater. If you have a normal freshwater reel, in my experience, which it could be wrong, if you take it to saltwater in the first couple trips, it's going to be destroyed. That's just how they work. They don't have the anti-corrosion capability. They don't have the stainless steel, and they just come apart. This Penn Fierce, I've got a bigger brother that's like one of their older models, and this new one, it's been to salt. This reel has been on no less than 5 or 10 fishing trips to the surf and caught small fish, small little, not what a little red grouper things. I guess little like mangrove snapper looking things. Not a problem whatsoever. Trout fishing, this is wonderful. When I put it on the side of my pack, we usually don't hike more than a few miles, but I take a rubber band, and even though this isn't a graphite rod, the fiberglass makes it where you're not going to break it. Even if you do catch it on a limb or a stick with line on it, it's not going to break. But I take a rubber band, I wrap it around the bottom there, and I put me on the top here, and I just strap it to the side of my pack. If you want to take the reel off, that's fine. It breaks down to maybe 2.5 feet long, I would guess, maybe 3 feet long. If I had to change anything else and I was going for super packability, I would say get one of the little 4-piece travel rods or one of those telescoping rods. one of the cheaper versions because you're going to end up breaking it at some point, getting hung in a tree and snatching on it. They won't be as great or as strong as these, but they're easier to pack. Personally, I've had all the micro spins. We've taken all the micro spins. We've taken the little flugers. Not bad-mouthing any of them, but if you get too much smaller than this, which they do have them, like the micro lights, they really can't hold together on the big fish for a long time. We've had some come apart on us. The Pinfierce, however, after 5 or 6 trout trips, 5 or 10 trips to the beach, countless fishing in ponds, pulling out little bass and catfish, never had a problem. The drag is ultra smooth. It's got a nice feel to it. You can adjust it while it's on the fly. You don't feel like you're going to break it. Full length or solid bail, counter-rotating balance. It's perfectly balanced. You can reverse the handle, and just all in all, a great rod and reel combo. So if you're looking for an ultralight rod and reel combo where you want to spend $100 or less, this is the Weston Special, and it breaks down. You're well under a pound, 7.7 ounces here, and probably maybe like 4 ounces here. So you're well under a pound. It's going to be great to travel with you. You can throw it in your truck, in your car, and catch those fish when you're out on the trail. So thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. And you guys, I'll talk to you later on. Happy fishing. Let me know your thoughts and your comments. Have a great one. Weston out.